Okay, und weiter geht's mit der nächsten
All of his co-workers were gone.
Storyline.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ich habe jetzt nochmal hier die Grafik ein bisschen verändert, die Grafikeinstellung.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
Ja,
doors,
okay,
he
genau.
entered the door on his
Jetzt
left.
müsste das eigentlich auch vernünftig bei YouTube in das Video-Dings passen, dass das nicht so an den Seiten
Yet
abgeschnitten
there was
ist.
not a
Das ist
single
ja
person
doch ein
here
bisschen blöd.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might
das ist
find
aber
an
noch
answer
nicht so
there.
Nervschreck nur.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Mal gucken, ob ich mich noch an den Code erinnern kann, bevor er es sagt.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Oh, Entspannung pur. Ich bin ja in so einer Eile. Ein bisschen Klavier spielen.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Gut. Sind wir wieder hier angekommen? Vielleicht dürfen wir jetzt gleich die linke Tür benutzen, die wir rechten ist. Oder die rechte, wir sind ja da geradeaus durchgelaufen, vorher durch das Garagentor-Dingen. Mal sehen, was passieren wird. Man weiß ja nie, was der Erzähler hier so für Spielchen treiben will. Ich bin mal gespannt, was am Ende rauskommt.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Nö, wir können den Escape. Wir waren ja gerade schon geradeaus drin.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Ach du Scheiße. Ich noch zurück? Ich glaube, dieser Gang ist einfach unendlich.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nein, wir laufen jetzt in so einen brutalen Tod.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Oh Gott. Ich sollte in meinen Tod springen. Er ist nicht aufgeschlagen. Oh, es geht noch weiter. Ich hab Ultra Power. Ja, ich kann doch nicht so einen
As
Sturz
the machine
überleben.
whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his
Ach
demise,
du
he
Scheiße.
reflected that his life had been of no
Nein,
consequence
ich werde vollkommen
whatsoever.
zermatscht.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end
kann nicht mehr
to his
aussteigen.
brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Nein, 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 nein.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh Gott. Hä? Was ging denn jetzt ab?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Ja, weiß ich allerdings auch nicht. Was ist das denn jetzt?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, Death becomes meaningless, making life the
Das ist der
same.
Himmel.
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Hier das Büro. Türen, das ist halt der Design, das ist ein Museum von meinem Leben, oder was ist das? Button Sounds. Credits. Made by using source by Valve. Okay. Jetzt stehe ich in einem Museum. Über mein ganzes Leben, was mir sagt, ich war schon die ganze Zeit tot. Seitdem ich Start gedrückt habe. Warzone. Ist das hier Tron? We designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting against aliens. Also, ganz am Anfang haben wir ein Ende designt, wo Stanley auf einem Schlachtfeld enden würde, in dem er gegen Aliens kämpfen muss. Ich bin ja mal gespannt, man wird sehen. Was haben wir hier? E-Mails an den Erzähler. Auf der anderen Seite, was ist das hier? Die Lounge. Was haben wir hier? Ja, also es ist in diesem Museum nicht mehr viel passiert, außer dass ich da lang gelaufen bin, dann in so diesen anderen dunklen Raum gegangen bin, dann habe ich da einen Knopf umgelegt, dann wurde es dunkel, dann stand ich wieder in diesen Dingen, wo kurz vor dem Zerquetschen. Und ja, jetzt bin ich drauf gegangen. Die Aufnahme wurde gerade abgebrochen, das tut mir sehr leid. Irgendwie. Das sieht jetzt hier gar nicht. Ich mach mal Spiel Neustart, weil ich bin ja tot. Oh, Zettelchen. Jemand war hier.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Scheiße, der hat mir hier so viel Zettel rumgeschmissen.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
Ja, wir
left.
gehen jetzt nochmal geradeaus und gucken, ob man da irgendwo weitergehen kann und nicht sterben.
Stanley was so bad
Also,
at following directions,
runter
it's
zu
incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Deswegen auf die andere Seite kommen. Ja,
Look,
das
Stanley,
bewegt
I think
sich.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this
Will
time.
ich das?
There's someone you've been...
Ja!
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me
Tut
prove
mir leid,
it.
ich
Let me
mag es
prove
einfach,
that I'm on your
von
side.
der
Give me a chance.
momentigen Storyline abzuweichen. Gucken wir mal, was uns hier erwartet.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nimmst du die rote Pille oder die blaue? Was würde Neo tun? Ich erinnere mich gar nicht mehr, ob er die rote oder die blaue genommen hat. Blöd. Ich nehme die blaue.
Aha, Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Vielleicht hast du mich falsch verstanden. Ich wollte aber durch die blaue gehen.
I still don't think you communicated properly.
Wie geil ist
Stanley
das denn?
walked through the red door.
Ja, ich habe jetzt auch keine andere Wahl, ne?
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
So langsam habe ich irgendwie das Gefühl, das ist die Stimme von, ich vergesse immer wie der Schauspieler heißt, aber hier von Breaking Bad, von Walter. So langsam ist irgendwie, dass das die Stimme ist vom Erzähler. Ich weiß es nicht genau, aber irgendwie habe ich das Gefühl, die hört sich so an. Also die englische natürlich halt.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Ist das ein UFO? Nein.
Here.
Oh, ist das schön.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
No.
I actually feel happy.
Ist das wunderschön. Okay, genug vom schönen Minimum. Einmal. Oh. So.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Weiter? Was soll ich da stehen bleiben? War doch nichts mehr.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Ja, ich sterb schon nicht. Keine Sorge. Außer du lässt gleich die Treppe weg.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh. Ja, und ein weiteres Mal gehen wir drauf.
No! Oh,
Oh.
thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a... No.
Oh, kennt ihr...
No, what are you doing,
Kennt ihr
Stanley?
den Film
Please, I'm asking you not to take
Schocklabyrinth
this away
3D?
from me. I can't go back to what I was before.
erinnert mich
If
genau
you die,
gerade
we'll
daran.
both go back. Why are you doing
Da ist auch
this?
so eine Perle und da liegt unten so ein Typ und die Perle, die ist so ein bisschen abgedreht, so zombie-mäßig oder so. Und da liegt unten ein Typ und der ist auch so von sowas runtergefallen, aber der ist nicht tot und dann diese Zombie-Perle rennt immer wieder die Treppe rauf und springt auf den Typen runter so. Bam! Rennt
Stanley,
wieder hoch.
let's go back to the other room. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Aller guten
Am I
Dinge sind
reading
drei.
the situation correctly? Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
Ja, sei nicht
I
traurig.
just wanted us to get along. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
Oh, guck mal, es ist noch
I
schöner
wanted us to be
geworden.
happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
Sei doch nicht so traurig, das macht mich traurig. Und jetzt? Habe ich es kaputt gemacht? Nein. Es passiert nichts mehr. Okay, ich halt nochmal runterspringen, wenn da nichts passiert. Will ich wohl auf neu starten. Da kommt man nicht durch, also wenn wir kriegen gleich noch eine Axt oder so. Yay!
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Och Mann, der tut mir leid, der ist so traurig jetzt. Och, der arme Erzähler. Aber hat er jetzt alles wieder vergessen, weil das Spiel startet ja noch.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ja. Nein, wir wollen diesmal...
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
setzen wir,
and Stanley
bleiben
knew
auf
it
diesem
perfectly
Ding
well.
stehen und gehen
Perhaps he wanted to stop
geradeaus
by the
weiter.
employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
So.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Ja,
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else
So,
is
der Raum war so
difficult,
schön.
but the fact is that the
Nein.
story has been
Wir
about
gehen jetzt
nothing but
geradeaus.
you
Nein, diese Tür.
all this time.
Diese Tür gehen wir.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Ja.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Wer ist her?
She's been waiting.
Oh mein Gott. Oh Gott.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another,
Ja, wir gehen
then
ans
pick up the
Telefon.
phone.
Hallo? Hallo?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh Gott.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving
Ja, dachte ich
They want to
vielleicht.
commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Was hat die überhaupt hier? Guck mal. Hier. Was ist das denn? Egal.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Guten Morgen. Drücke T auf deiner Tastatur.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Drücke N.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Nö, ich drücke nicht weg. Gehe wieder. Geh. Ich will nicht so enden, wie ich geendet bin. Nein.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize
Da war
about
doch
his
jemand am
own
Fernseher. Willst du mich verarschen?
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So, he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
Ja, witzig.
And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again,
And again,
over and
and
over,
again,
wishing
and
beyond
again.
hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer.
So, und wenn euch das Video gefallen hat, wie immer, Daumen nach oben, Kommentar da lassen, dann gibt's auch mehr.